What is up, guys? It's your boy AMG. Welcome back to another Hydra video. As always, hope you're having a great day. So yeah, guys, we're back with the same army. I mean, it's as you guys know if you've been watching for a minute, it's been going pretty smooth. Some pretty good days overall. Some exceptional ones here and there too. But yeah, guys. So this is probably the easiest army you can still use. What you're trying to do is just shoot the giant arrow and the backpack, so you're taking out a bunch of air defenses and sweepers, and then you're using your rage spell for heavy compartments such as like near the logger or long shot. You're using the overgrowth for the rage spell towers. You're using the free spells for those rage spell towers on the logger, on multi infernos, things of that nature usually, and then your totems wherever it makes sense, right? Many different use cases for those totems there. But let's hop into the first attack. Hope you guys are doing well with the army as well. I'll be dropping the guide probably in a few days, to be honest. Sometime next week, though, for sure. But let's hop into this first attack. So I do recommend starting near the town hall most cases, but if it's like an invis base like this, where there really isn't that much stuff near the town hall, you don't need to start there. You kind of want to start wherever there's like a lot of damage, and most of that damage is right here at the bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and backpack down the middle here, take out the air sweepers and air defenses, literally perfect there. We will use one totem there to distract before I drop my queen, and that should be pretty good for us. So that should be going down, and then now we'll go ahead and use our Ice Hound here perfectly, so he paths straight towards that air defense there and gets good value for us. And then now we'll go ahead and drop a free spell, and then we'll probably go ahead and rage everything up right away and use that Eternal Tome soon. Since we're already in like the most heavy compartment at the very start of the attack, why not use those abilities? Right, okay, let's see. So the only problem here is I kind of forgot to Dark Orb. So hopefully this thing gets triggered. Yeah, usually, so you want to Dark Orb the Invis Tower, guys, so that it obviously gets triggered. Because otherwise you're kind of hoping something ends up triggering the. Looks like my minion prince will die. It is what it is, but you know what I mean, right? You just want to use that Dark Orb smart, and we should be looking good here, even though our minion prince dies. We still have a revive and an overgrowth to use, so we'll go ahead and just use it now. That overgrowth, and yeah, we should have this base crushed. So there you go there. Tried explaining the army and what I was trying to do on this base here. I'm gonna try my best to explain better for you guys. But while I'm attacking, it is hard to say everything that I'm thinking down. There's just so much going on, and I do need to focus as well, right? But let's take a sip of water. Shout out to one of the viewers who's like, I'm always waiting for the sip. This is for you, bro. And yeah, let's keep going, guys. So yeah, let me know also what you guys struggle with this army the most. A big one I've been seeing recently is just pathing. And I'm not gonna lie, pathing is probably the thing I don't fully have figured out yet myself, but it is a main concern, and I do want to come up with some ideas and tips to help you guys out with that pathing. So here, this is a weird one. We could start near the town hall or down the bottom, near the bottom here. I think if I start near the town hall, it could be a good idea, but the problem is there's just too much in the back end as well we have to worry about. So I think I'm just going to start near these two high DPS buildings, and then we will just take it from there. So let's just go like this. Pretty solid there. Hopefully we take out the other air defense. We missed, but it's all good. We'll just go ahead and start down the middle here. Should be a good ice hound for us. Gets a lot of value. And here, I'm probably just going to Dark Orb and just hold on to my Eternal Tome. Because there really isn't that much stuff damaging us at the moment. The Fire Spitter, though, in the back end. Maybe I go ahead and overgrowth some of those defenses right now. And hopefully I can protect my Duke. The only problem is my... Yeah, okay, my Minion Prince is gonna go down here, guys. Gonna go ahead and freeze. Yeah, wow. Really a bad pathing here. That's funny because I was just telling you guys how important that is, and then my Minion Prince ends, or my Warden ends up just totally trolling me here, guys. And he just wanders off on his own and gets cooked. But you never know, we do have a lot of spells here, so we might be able to recover this, but we're gonna have to be quick here for sure. All this stuff here has got to go down ASAP. That logger and all that. We do have the totems to help us out here. It's just once this overgrowth expires, we might be in a little bit of trouble. We will have to see. Hopefully something can take care of that town hall ASAP, but look at these Inferno towers just going off. Looking scary, but maybe our Duke can handle everything, which is crazy, but it might happen here. Hopefully our Duke just pops off and takes everything out. And Sneezy also helping out. This attack was, honestly, guys, not the best, but it was a good start. It was a pretty good start. I really have no idea how my Warden kind of just did his own thing here. He somehow went towards or followed barely any troops, when usually he follows the bulk of my army, of your army, which in my case, everything really went off to the right side, not really the left. So if I remember correctly, at least. So that was kind of weird. It was unfortunate, but we somehow got the 3-star. And we did get the 3-star because we did have that good opening, and we barely used any spells and abilities on that opening. So that just allowed us to kind of take everything in the back end out a little bit easier. Okay, so next attack. I'm probably gonna start. I could start near the town hall, but I feel like more of the damage is towards the bottom, so I'm gonna start there. And yeah, hopefully we can get a good backpack off here. Okay, we do miss. Okay, never mind. We don't miss that air defense, so that's good. We hit the other air defense, and this is a really good start. Kind of a perfect start when you can hit all the air defenses, guys. So, you know, we should be looking pretty solid here. The only issue is my Duke is kind of off on his own here. I'm gonna go ahead and Eternal Tome and Rage, and one more totem just to protect my Duke a little longer here. Looks like my Minion Prince is getting hit by all the Headhunters, which is extremely scary. But let's go ahead and overgrowth some of these buildings here. Freeze. Dark Orb. And hopefully we're able to take out this logger quickly. But look, we still have so much army left. We still have an overgrowth and a revenge tower. This one should be a super comfortable one for us. These box bases, guys, trust me, they get easier after a while. I'm gonna be able to just swag all these spells comfortably and get the W. But yeah, guys, these bases, I feel like they're probably the easiest ones to go up against at this point, at least for me. What the most challenging base setup, I think, is a super spread out base, because it's very challenging to funnel. Like that not the attack we just did, but the one before. I'm pretty sure it was quite a spread out base, if I remember correctly. Yeah, bases like this, in my opinion, are toughest just because it's so hard to funnel your troops and everything kind of splits up. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, on bases like that, yes, you can decrease the odds of your army splitting, but in a lot of the times you can't really do anything about it. So you just have to use your spells and abilities wisely, um, in cases where everything splits up. But let's see here, another interesting base. With this one here, we could start near the town hall, but there's so many defenses here as well. Um, so not fully sure. I'm pretty sure this base, I have went up against it and I have failed quite a few times. And I think what I would do against this base is I would start near the town hall. So let's not start near the town hall this time. Let's do something different. Let's maybe Duke over here. We missed the air defense, or the air sweeper there, sorry. I'm just gonna go for that sweeper there, because I think it's gonna give me a lot of trouble. And unfortunately here, looks like that monolith locked onto our Duke. So our Duke goes down very early. I'm not gonna lie, this is a really hard base to attack, guys, for this army. But let's see if we can figure it out, man. It's not over until it's over. I'm gonna have to probably Eternal Tome soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and Eternal Tome. But there's just so much in the back end, guys, which has me very, very worried about one starring. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and overgrowth the Invis Tower. What I'm thinking of on this base right now is just making sure we get the 2-star. So I'm gonna overgrowth those Invis Towers, guys, to help us out. And let's go ahead and use this. And probably gonna have to overgrowth again soon. Let's see. Logger giving us work right now. It's a little annoying. Let's go ahead and use one totem for him now. And hopefully, guys, we have enough time to take out that Logger and that Town Hall before the Invis Tower respawns. If that Invis Tower respawns, guys, I'm not gonna lie, we are in, or the overgrowth goes back up, we are gonna be in a lot of trouble here. But let's see, hopefully the Logger goes down. Now, come on. Okay, Logger goes down, but can we take out that Revenge Tower in time before it's too late, please? Please take it out. Please take it out. Please take it out. Oh my goodness. Will we get it here? Will we get it here, guys? This is going to be extremely close with the time. Let's drop these archers. No, skeletons come out. That's annoying. Okay, we still have 2 boogers and Sneezy. Will this be enough? Will this be enough? It could very well be enough. My goodness, if we get this, that would be insane. And I think we will get it. Wow. Pretty bad attack here, guys, but I'm not gonna lie, man, I don't know how to approach that base, guys. In the comments, please let me know how you would approach that base. It is a very challenging one. Number one, because it's so hard to get good backpack value, and number two, it's pretty spread out, and like the way the base is set up there is the damage is pretty split evenly. Like, I mean, this area definitely not that much damage, but it is a scary section. So if you were to start here, you got to be very careful about the back end. And yeah, pretty sure I have started near the town hall there and failed. So I was like, okay, let's switch it up for this attack. And it wasn't really that good, but we did get lucky and we got the 3-star somehow. So we'll take it. Crazy. So on this one here, let's see. Okay, Rage Poison near the Town Hall. Honestly, yes, since there's both spell towers here, I think I'm gonna start near the Town Hall. Looks like a very scary section, but there is a lot in the back end too that we need to worry about, like the Revenge Tower and the Monolith and the Air Sweepers and the Cake. So You know, it's a tough one, man. Maybe we don't start near the town hall, but I think I will. I think I will start town hall side. Okay, let's just get into it. Let's go ahead and go like this, and then we will go ahead and snipe 2 more air defenses, and then we'll go ahead and start here. Let's go ahead and totem. And let's just go ahead and rage everything up right away. Queen goes down. I should have kept an eye out on her. So that's a little bit annoying for us. I'm not gonna lie, but let's see here. Let's freeze. Let's just Dark Orb and maybe Overgrowth all of this right now. Let's see here. Let's drop 1 totem here. And there's still a lot in the back end, right? Revenge Tower and all that. Should I overgrowth the Revenge Tower or let it stay alive? Let's go ahead and just overgrowth it here. It is what it is. Yeah, there is a lot there, but that Revenge Tower, I just had nothing really that could take it out right away, so I just decided to overgrowth. And yeah, that sweeper is also going to be quite annoying right now, but okay, let's drop this. Minion prints, please stay alive. Let's go ahead and freeze. And I'm just gonna let this play out. It kind of looks close, but I think we have enough troops to get the job done. Last 2 attacks, I'm not gonna lie, quite close. Definitely quite close on both of these last 2, but hey, we get the 3-star on them, and that's all that matters. So yeah, bro, hope you're enjoying the vid, by the way. Let's keep things moving. Really nice video so far. Let's keep it moving. Come on. 5 for 5. Ooh, okay. Alright, so... Oh, this is a tough one, man. This is a tough one because, like I said, guys, you want to start near the most DPS section, but there's like 2 most DPS sections here. I don't know which section does more damage, this one or Town Hall. So we could start Town Hall. The issue with Town Hall is the sweepers, man. That is going to be tough for us. So I think I have to start Town Hall because I'm just risking a 1-star if I don't start there. It's just so tough to like Giant Arrow. Okay, let's think. Okay, let's go ahead and drop our Duke here. Okay, nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go like this. And I'm probably just gonna go ahead and Eternal Tome like right away here, just to make sure we're good. Let's go ahead and there's. Okay. Should I rage up as well? Oh, and the army splits up a bit with my Dragon Riders here. Let's go ahead and revive. Let's go ahead and freeze. But look, we spent way too many spells over here. We only have 3 totems left, and my riders end up splitting away from us. So I have no idea what the hell happened to my riders here, guys. That they, like, why they ended up going on their own like that, but what can you do? Sometimes you get a little bit unlucky. And I can't really... Okay, we will overgrowth now. And I do have to drop this. Hopefully my main prince survives here. Oh, he might die. Okay, I have to totem, I feel. But yeah, no, we're just out of spells. So at this point, guys, I think we're just gonna have to go for a lot of percentage here. A very tough base, I'm not gonna lie. extremely tough one to handle here. I'm gonna overgrowth everything again. Just so there's less stuff attacking us, I know, but at this point, guys, like I said, we're just worried about percentage, because I just know I'm not going to get the 3-star here, right? So I think that was the move for getting the most percentage we could. But a tough one. I really don't know what to do on a base like this here. I think we did get unlucky with our riders just going their own way. Maybe I deployed them wrong. Maybe too far to the left here. Maybe I should just drop them down here. But yeah, it was a tough one for sure. Let's go on to the next one though. Let's see. All right. So next base here. I think we're gonna go ahead and start away from the town hall here and closer to the revenge tower. I think that's where the most damage is. Looks a little bit easier, like more accessible, right? You also got to keep in mind about the air sweepers. The air sweepers, um, huge problem for the army. So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and backpack this side. And then I'm gonna go ahead and drop my queen here. And then we'll go ahead and start this angle. Good job, Icehound. And let's freeze. Let's double freeze. Let's go ahead and rage. And Eternal Tome. And maybe I go ahead and overgrowth some of this stuff. Let's Dark Orb. Looks like my Duke will die here. But it is what it is. Hopefully we have something that can take out the... Also, where's my Duke? Okay, yeah, I need something to take out the logger here, guys. Okay, let's revive my Duke. Hopefully he can take care of the logger. Then... overgrowth just the town hall, I guess. Let's go like that to protect my giant, I guess. And looks like we should have it here. So it got a little bit scary. The problem with the town hall, like leaving the town hall area for last, is there's a higher chance you 1-star, obviously, but also I feel like it's harder to deal with the Guardians in the back end than it is to deal with them at the start. So sometimes you get a little bit unlucky and you don't really have that many things that are pointing at the logger or long shot. But here we had the Minion Prince and the Duke, and after a while they were able to take care of the logger there. So really nice day so far, bro. 270 day on defense as well, not too bad. So we should be gaining a solid amount of trophies. Let's go ahead and get into this last attack, guys. Yes, sir. Alright. Okay, last hit. So, kind of a similar base compared to the last one, right? You know, a lot of DPS near the top, but you got to consider the air sweepers. You don't want to go straight into them, right? So we do have to leave the town hall for last here again. So also hoping these explanations are making sense. You know, I'm not the most super detailed explainer, but you know, I'm giving you guys what I believe is like the most important reasoning when it comes to my openings right now. Really nice start here with the backpack arrow, and I will go ahead and freeze the rage tower here. I'll go ahead and protect my queen so she can just stay alive a little bit longer and get more value. That is also that is a tip I would recommend to y'all. Just okay, let's go ahead and use this now. And we should be looking good. Maybe I go ahead and overgrowth some of these buildings right away here. And maybe freeze now. Okay, a little bit late on the freeze, I'm not gonna lie. but should be all right. Let's use the totems for the logger here too, and I think we'll be looking fine. The problem is we only have our minion prince over here to take out the logger and like a few dragons, but yeah, these box bases, guys, in my opinion, they're just the easiest ones for this army. I'm pretty sure every single time, at least today, we went up against it, we cooked. This might be, I think we may have actually already seen this base earlier on in the video too, but you know, bases like this, I feel like they should give you the least amount of trouble, at least just on my experience. You also get really nice pathing with these box bases just because, you know, most of the defenses and buildings are in the inside and there's just a lower chance of your stuff splitting up. But yeah, guys, a really amazing day today. I hope you enjoyed. Plus 28. You know, give me, I guess, if you guys use the army as well and you're doing pretty well, let me know what you would have done on this base here. I think maybe I should have just started this side, but just so many dang buildings here. It's just extremely paranoid I would get the 1 star if I were to leave that for last. But also the riders, they kind of split up from us, and that's also what cooked us. But you know, solid attacks today. We had a few close calls too, but you know, a 3 star is a 3 star, and and it makes for great content too. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you tomorrow. Peace.